Today is April 20th, the day cannabis dispensaries have come to expect big business. Across the board, Michigan is also reaping the benefits. Reports show that cannabis sales in Michigan exceeded $1 billion last year. As a result, more than $42 million in recreational marijuana tax revenue was distributed to communities all across the state. So will we keep seeing green, or has the excitement already peaked?
It's creeping up, and that's good for the municipalities that opted in for the adult use recreational retail side. Some of these municipalities are getting $1 million or more back. Grand Rapids is one of them.
Joe Jangda is the Director of New Business and Product Development for Nature's ReLeaf, a locally owned dispensary that recently opened a shop in Grand Rapids. He says it's great to see the sales numbers climbing, but he doesn't think it will last.
I mean, obviously they're going to plateau at some point, but it's still an infantile market. There's still a lot of growth there to be had. I think this next year you're going to see some of it shake out a little bit.
The company, which has 2 other locations in the state, is surrounded by communities that seem to be opposed to cannabis. But he's trying to change that.
We're talking to a couple of other municipalities, educate them on what it could look like in their towns and cities, inviting them in to get a view of how we operate and what we look like. I think it's different when you get to physically see it, especially if you've never been in a licensed cannabis retail location. They're all set up really nice, and in a lot of cases, they've come in and taken an eyesore of a building and turned it into something much better.
You'll find dispensaries in many parts of West Michigan, including Lowell, Grand Rapids, and Muskegon. Still, Jangda says other parts of the area have opted out, including Walker, Wyoming, Rockford, and Spring Lake.
I'm hoping that this next year opens up some of these other municipalities that have kind of been sitting back and waiting to see how it looks. And I understand that. That's great. I think it's smart. But hopefully some of them do open up and opt in for this so that their residents can have safe access.
The U.S. House of Representatives recently passed a bill which would end the federal ban on marijuana. Whether or not the Senate will pass it has yet to be seen.